Hello. We are talking a few days after Asia Bibi arrived in Canada, after she was liberated from Pakistan. As a Christian, how do you see all these cases?
First of all, thank you very much to being here and Aid to Church. Aid to Church in Need.
Yes.
In need. Yes, of course. As Catholic Christian, I'm very happy that Asia got justice after 11 years, after long struggle. But she released, she is safe, thanks God for everything. And I would like to extend special regards to the international community, to all the churches, to all our friends, those who have done great job for Asia Bibi. But just keep in mind, it is my request to all the community that this is not a single case. There are several peoples. There's several women, there's several men, there's several Asia Bibis, those who are facing unproven assassination, those who are facing unproven allegation, still they are behind the bar. And we have to unite, we have to work for them. It is a good sign that Asia got released, but you know, the pressure of fanatics, the pressure of extremists, that after the decision of the bigger court, Supreme Court of Pakistan, government was not able to release him immediately.
Yes.
It took around more than 5.5 months. They have to manage the situation. There are so many negotiations. And all credit goes to our Western friends, our American friends, those who pull government, they put the pressure on the government, and the day has come that she is arrived.
How many persons do you believe that are now in custody because of the blasphemy case?
There are hundreds.
Hundreds?
Yeah, there are hundreds.
But you can give us a short number?
Yeah, they are more than around 250. They are from Christian community in large number. They are from Muslim community as well. Because the big problem is the blasphemy law. The whole world knows the consequences which we are facing after. Because it is very easy tool. It is easy tool if you have some kind of grudge with some other, just put a blame on him, a simple blame or a simple direction that he is accused of holy prophet. No one is ready to go to the law department or police just to have some justice.
The liberation, let's say like this, of Asia Bibi and the possibility that now she's living in Canada is a victory to her, of course, to all this situation. But we can say that it's a defeat for the Christians because she cannot live in their own country.
I think this is very much sensitive issue which you have raised, and the whole world, he should realize it. I'm not going to say that it is our victory. It is our defeat. It is our defeat. It is failure of our system that a woman, she got relaxation, bail from the Supreme Court of Pakistan, but either that she is not allowed to live in Pakistan. The securities, they are not able to give him security. And the whole thing is the mindset of Pakistan. We need to change the mindset of extremism. Because our Muslim, those who are living, and I want to make it clear that out of 100, Muslims are dominating 96.5% of the whole population. And they are not ready to accept, and they are not ready to give space to the other religion, especially Christian and Hindu community. And I would like to share with you that when Pakistan was founded in 1947, the whole population of religious minorities were around 26% of the whole population.
And now?
And now, after 7 decades, after 70 years, the population reduced, the whole minorities, it is not more than 4%. What is the reason behind? We have to just think over it. We have to see what the circumstances and what are the circumstances. What is the situation? What kind of problem, what kind of a situation we are facing that people, they're just lefting their homeland. And it is not easy. It is not easy for someone to just leave his home with happiness. It is quite it is a hard job, but we have to think over it, that what are the circumstances and what kind of problem. And the thing is, everywhere in the minority, everywhere in the world, minorities, they are facing problems. There are some problems, but when when you sum up the problems in religious discrimination, it worst. Because religious discrimination is very dangerous thing, and there is no other example across the world. But we have to say, we will see religious discrimination in Pakistan only. Even let me give it. Even the Constitution of Pakistan, it is biased. I must say, I have to say, it is biased that the Constitution of Pakistan, it don't allow any non-Muslim to be a president or to be a Prime Minister of Pakistan. What does it mean? These all are double standards. If we consider as an equal citizen, then why we are not getting equal rights from our constitution?
The Christians, for instance, they are not allowed in normal circumstances to the jobs in the.
Obviously, this is a very good point. You have already aware of it. I have a paper with me. That from a government institute,
yes,
from a government department, they have published an ad in the national newspaper that only non-Muslims are allowed to apply for the job of sweepers. Doesn't matter he is AmPhil, doesn't matter he has done graduation, doesn't matter he has done something A-level, O-level, he is only allowed to be part of department as sweeper. This is injustice. You can't say that the whole society is divided on equality. This is inequality. And it was very hard time in 1947 when 4 Christian members of parliament of that time, they favored Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the founder of Pakistan, and they did cast their vote in favor of Pakistan. And Pakistan was founded in the shape now we have, but we don't have rights, That time they had choice. They can go with India. They can go with Hindus. They have big, options. They have big incentives from other side. But they preferred to live in Pakistan. But the result was very worse. And we can say, I must say honestly, I know that on television, it could be dangerous, it could be worse for me, but I have to say that my community is not safe in Pakistan and we are not getting equal rights in Pakistan.
You were a colleague of Shahbaz Bhatti in the government. He was killed by defending Asia Bibi. Let me just ask you a question about Asia Bibi in Canada. Is she safe now in Canada or not? What you see?
It depends on Canadian government. I can't say. I wish that she could be safe, but she's more safer than Pakistan. Obviously, it is. But the thing is, again, I'm going to repeat my words. We have to look after the other Asia Bibis, those who are facing problem in Pakistan.
Okay, and so let's talk about Shahbaz Bhatti, your colleague in the government. He was killed by defending Asia Bibi. Can you?
I must give great acknowledgement to my brother Shahbaz Bhatti. He was a great leader. He has done great effort just to uplift our not only Christian community but all the oppressed communities of Pakistan. He was the voice of the depressed community, and yes, he was killed by the extremists. That he is having the passion. He spoke for Asia Bibi, and he wanted to expunge the blasphemy law from the constitution, and he was accused by the extremists. This is what you can imagine, that if federal minister of current government, if he is not safe, if the sitting governor Salman Taseer, he was not safe, then how could we say that a layman of a society, especially Christians, they're small in number, we are scattered, we are facing financial problem and crunch in the country, then how you can imagine that how could we safe in our Pakistan?
So you also you are afraid also for the consequences?
I'm not afraid, because I know God is on my side, and if I'm here, then God is willing to do something from myself. I have to raise the voice of my community, and I would like to thank you, all of you people as well, that you are helping us a lot. And my conscience is very clear, and I'm very thankful to God that as member of Punjab Assembly, when 10 years back Asia Bibi was arrested, after a week, I was the first Christian member of parliament who walked out from the assembly. I raised the voice. Yeah, it's on YouTube. You can see that, and you see the biased attitude of that time speaker, that he was not willing to allow me to speak for my community, but I had to speak my community.
Yeah. In these days, the United States included again the Pakistan as in the list of the countries the most violated religion freedom in the world. Do you think that this case, United States put Pakistan in this list, is good or not for the Christian community in Pakistan?
No, it is good. It is good because
Why?
All international organizations, they must put pressure. United Nations, and I must say thanks to the European Parliament as well, that they have sent more than 55 MPs. They have sent a letter to the Prime Minister of Pakistan just to solve and seek the problems of religious minorities, especially Christian, what we are facing there. It is very good.
Asia Bibi.
Yeah, of course.
Including the Portuguese Parliament, they also send a letter to the Pakistan Parliament regarding this case.
That's why I'm just extending my regards to the West and America as well, that because of their pressure, Asia Bibi is now, you can say, safe, and she released from a dangerous zone. But we have to keep this pressure on to the Pakistani government, to the other institute, so that we can get some relief from extremism and other terrorism. Yeah.
To help the Christian community to face all these problems, the education is a part of the solution. So you are here in Portugal, in Europe, to help the youngest Pakistanis to study in Europe. Is that the idea?
Yeah. This is the idea, and I would like to extend my special thanks to one of my best friend, Antonio. He's doing great job for us. He's having great concern for Pakistani Christian community. You know what? After long discussion of 5 to 6 to 7 years, our churches now they are in one point. Now they have 1 point agenda, that there is only one situation, that if we could manage some of our students every year, that they can come to abroad for higher education, they can get more educated, because of course our students, they have talent, they have potential, they can do everything in the education field, but they don't have resources, And it is my request from your TV channel on behalf of all Pakistani Christians, especially Christian youth, that all European universities, they must offer scholarship and admission to Pakistani Christian students on exceptional cases, and obviously on humanitarian basis. I must add a little thing more, as we are talking for the financial crunch we are facing, that the average wage of a Pakistani Christian is not more than 90 or 95 euros per month. How could he manage his household things? How could he run his kitchen? How could he run the other things, school, and especially the private institute in Pakistan? Universities, they're very much expensive. No one can bear the fees, and especially our people.
How many students, Pakistani students, you want, if possible, to put studying in Europe, for instance?
We were requesting universities, as we had already visited 3 to 4 universities, just to bring every year not more than 15 to 20 students in the beginning. Each university in the beginning. You know what? We are in very small number in universities, especially in my city, Faisalabad. There is an agriculture university. The total strength is 4,600 students, and among them there are only 60 Christian students. And mostly, I know they cannot complete their studies because of their financial problem.
I know you have already made some contacts with the Catholic University
and Nova University,
Lisbon Nova University.
Yeah.
And and so on. What's the result of this?
I hope it will be positive because
Yeah.
they have concern. They are Christian. They know the situation. They know the problem we are facing. And hopefully next month, me and Antonio, we are going to Pamplona as well in Spain because we have already he arranged a meeting there. And after then we will go to Italy as well. Yeah.
So it will be Portugal, Spain, and Italy, the major countries to put the Pakistani students to study abroad.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. I hope so. Other countries are also willing, like France, Germany, but we have to start from something, you know. But our best wish is from Portugal that we can get some positive response from them, and it will.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you know, we are the Portuguese branch for Aid to Church in Need. If you are able to speak with some of our benefactors, they are supporting the church in need in the world. What do you say to him?
Obviously, I will ask them that go straight forward to help our Pakistani Christian student because we don't want to spoil our talent that we don't have finance. And if some financer of some organization, those who gonna help our student, it will be, I think, a blessing for them and for us as well.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah. And I would like to congratulations to your Aid to Church in Need organization, that Holy See in United Nations, they are going to award you, they are going to reward you, that you are doing great job in 140 countries for Christians, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Pakistan is one of them.
Yeah, Pakistan is one of them. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Pakistan have great hopes from Portugal.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.